Good morning, K-5 class and parents. This will be Unit 2 of your math, your numbers. I know you didn't pick your packet up until Wednesday, and your lesson plans are Monday through Friday. Well, let's just say this, we'll call this day 1, okay? Monday will be day 1 on your lesson plans, all right? And I do apologize for the glare in this room. I have tried everything, and there's still a glare. The sun comes through so early. But right now, let's just go to the top of page 133 of your math paper for day 1, or Monday. Now, I know that I had originally said to omit number 1, parents, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you may have to write these combinations down, and they can write the answer in a little bit later. But we're going to go ahead and do number 1, okay? All right, K-5, let's look at the top where you see all these pretty butterflies, all right? So I'm going to read a combination, and you are going to write your answer to the combination in the box that the butterfly is holding, okay? Now, I don't want you to write the combination. I only want you to write your answer. Are you ready? All right, here we go. On number 1, the first butterfly, I want you to write the answer to the combination 2 plus 2 equal. The first butterfly, 2 plus 2 equal. All right? Now, parents, you may need to write these down and go back later, okay? So we're going to move over quickly to the second butterfly, the blue one. Now, the combination is 3 plus 1 equal 3 plus 1 equal, and you'll write that on the little paper that the blue butterfly is holding. All right, now let's go over to butterfly number 3, and he's another pink butterfly. His combination is 0 plus 8 equal 0 plus 8 equal, and then you'll write your answer on his little piece of paper. Now let's go to the last butterfly. His combination is 9 plus 2 equal 9 plus 2 equal, and then you're going to write your answer. Okay? Now, let's look at our clocks. All right, you see your clock right here? You have 3 clocks. I'm going to try to move this a little bit closer. All right, and hope we don't lose it. On our clocks, we have 3 clocks. The first clock, tell me what time that clock says underneath. 7 o'clock. The next one says 7:15. The last one says 7:30, but there's something missing. There's something missing. We have the hour hands, but we don't have our minute hands, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to have to draw the minute hand on this clock to make it say what time this clock is. Now, I'm going to do the purple one for you right here, and I'm going to carry our camera over. Hope Miss Morlock doesn't trip. Now, I've got one on the board here for us. So this is the middle clock. The middle clock said 7:15. 7:15. I have to make this clock say 7:15. So the way I'm going to do that is, remember, when the minute hand is on the 12, it always says o'clock. So I'm going to count by 5s till I can find 7:15. So let's act like my chalk is our minute hand. This would be 7 o'clock. 7:05, 7:10, 7:15. 7:15. So our hour hand, the big hand, is going to point to the 3. And that the minute hand is pointing to the 3. The hour hand is pointing to the 7. All right? Remember, between each big number's 5 minutes. All right, can you see? Let's see. Let's move it over. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 7, 15. So you're going to do the other two clocks the same way, all right? You're going to draw the hour hand that we're missing on the other two clocks, all right? So at the bottom of page 133, we have a story problem, and Miss Morlock's going to read it to you, and you're going to fill in the combination and the answer. Now remember, the combination goes on the bottom. Something, take away something, equals something, and then we're going to write our answer at the top also. Now today, this is going to be taking away, all right, subtraction. So listen to the story as Miss Morlock reads the combination story, and you're going to write the combination and the answer, okay? Are you ready? All right. 3 bees buzzed around a big flower. 3 bees buzzed around a big flower. Okay, so the first box, we're going to put our 3 because we have 3 bees all together. 1 bee flew away. 1 bee flew away. So right here, 3 take away or minus 1 equal. So how many bees would be left? If 3 bees were buzzing around a big flower and 1 bee flew away, how many bees would be left? You're right. So go ahead and put your answer at the end of your combination and also right here in the little box above it, okay? All right. Now, let's move over to the back of page 133, and we have page 134. At the top, you're going to be counting by dimes. And we count dimes by what? You're right, tens. 10 cents. A dime is worth 10 cents. All right? So let's go ahead and count these dimes. 10, 20. Let me get my counter because you might can see better. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You help me count. 60, 70, 80, 90, $1. We have $1 in dimes because we have 10 dimes. 10 dimes make $1. But what you're going to do is you're going to look at this ice cream cone. Now that ice cream cone costs 80 cents. 80 cents. You're going to circle how many dimes that you would have to spend to buy the ice cream cone that costs 80 cents. All right? Then you have some combinations. The first 2 rows are addition. Be careful, okay? So now some of your papers you're going to have addition and subtraction on the same paper, all right? So you're going to have addition, the first 2 rows, and the last row, subtraction. Now, Miss Morlock always says you go back after you get your answers and you check it to make sure you get the same answer, all right? If you don't get the same answer, something's wrong. So you're going to have to go back and check it again. All right, so at the bottom of the page, you're going to read the number word, and then you're going to draw how many of each shape that it's showing. The first one, F-O-U-R. What is that number word? F-O-U-R. Yes, 4. So it's showing a yellow star. So you would draw 4 stars, and then you would color the star yellow. All right, it's pretty easy, isn't it? Okay, so when you finish page 133 and 134, take you a little break, okay? Get up and stretch around. And then we have an extra practice page. We have some zoo stories right here. Or subtracting, I'm sorry. There are zoo stories right here. I'll show that to you. Parents or grandparents or babysitters, sisters, siblings, you can read the story problems to them, and they're going to have to write the answers. And right here, they're going to actually have to write the story problem, okay? That's your zoo stories. Your other practice page is subtracting, and it's got animals up here, more subtracting with zoo stories, okay? So this is day 1. It'll be Monday on your lesson plan, math, all right? So what I want you to do is do a good job. Take your time and remember to do your addition families 1 through 5. And you can go ahead and start working on addition family number 6 today too. All right. I'll be back a little bit with instructions for day 2.